Okay, so now that I've like actually settled in, my hair looks great, I'm clean, my dishes are washed, to stepping out of the door and actually meeting new people. So if you don't know me, you might think that I'm actually quite a social person because I'm very loud, but I am actually extremely shy and I generally have a problem with socializing with other human beings. I give off the face that is not really the most friendly and welcoming of faces. So I'm always been called out by my friends, like, can't you genuinely need to like smile? Like, I'm sorry guys, I'm just not like that. Like, and it's not even that I'm like not friendly. I'm a nice person. No, that sounds horrible because when you say you're a nice person, they're not really nice people. But I actually want to be approached. I'm just terrified of like going to other human beings, and that's the thing about America. And that's what it's taught me, is that if you do not like come out of your shell, you are going to be stuck at where you are in that moment. So that's also the nice thing about being in another country, is that you're always challenging yourself. Like guys, you cannot even imagine the number of arguments I have with myself about asking another person where they get their hair done. Like I go from like, maybe I should ask, I'm gonna ask, to like, no, I shouldn't ask, who asks, like, don't be that person. Like all of those arguments are happening in my brain. By the time I actually muster the courage to ask this chick where she got her hair done, she's already on the bus going somewhere else. So I'm actually quite shy. I'm loud, but I'm shy. And so I'm very like friendly and stuff when I actually get to know the people that I'm meeting. But I have friends, which is like really great. You want to have friends, otherwise you become a loner, and then you tend to go into that cycle of like missing home very quickly. And you don't want to be in a situation where you're chasing your dreams, or you're so far away from home and there's nothing you can do about it, and then not have friends, because then what happens is that you're too stuck in your own thoughts, and that's not really good. Because as much as I like am all for like, you know, learning who you are and becoming who you are and being alone, it's like really, really good. I tend to like being alone a little too much. So you kind of get out of touch with reality, and before you know it, you start worrying about things that you have no control over. Like there are times where I have major anxiety, guys, about things that are happening at home. I worry so much about so many family members. My grandmother, who is much older and gets sick quite often. I stress about just not being there for her, because she was there for me on so many occasions. So, but I have like no control over that stuff. And the worst thing is just to be sitting in your apartment and thinking about that. Like that's not something that my grandmother would want of me. She would want me to be more social, and also it's a great opportunity to actually just like flip a network, girl. Like you will find opportunities in the weirdest of places, and so you need to go out there and be a human being and actually talk to people and actually be nice and actually want to know more about them and tell them about you and tell them why you're here, because you never know if somebody is like, oh, I know somebody who could help you with that, and then before you know it, you're like on the catwalk on Victoria's Secret. That hasn't happened yet, but I have a feeling that it might come from knowing someone who knows someone who knows someone. So it is very important that you go out there and you tell people, this is why I'm here, this is what I hope to achieve, and maybe they can help you. So that is something that I have quickly had to learn when I'm in America, that I've been in America. It's also nice that people like knowing more about you purely because of the change, like your accent. Like they're just immediately intrigued by you, so they naturally just want to ask questions about you, and then that gets the conversation going. I want to thank Nelson Mandela. You know, really, dude, like you are the best conversation starter. I'm so grateful, because as soon as you say South Africa, like that's the first thing that comes to people's minds, like, oh, Nelson Mandela, and then you have like, you know, something to, you know, so it's really, really nice to have that. And yeah, that's like so important, is that you have to have friends, you have to network. It's part of dream building. It's part of the journey, is that you're going to, as much as you lose people along the way, you'll carry other people along the way. Chasing your dreams is not supposed to be a journey that you're supposed to take along alone. I feel that the contribution and the efforts of other people ultimately also help you get you to where you need to be. The universe doesn't act in its own vacuum trying to get you from A to B. I feel like it uses people to help me get to that point. But if I don't go out, if I don't act on my dreams, then how am I going to achieve them, right? So this is a very long-winded way of saying that I now have friends. I'm a sociable person. I'm not always so scared. Yes, sometimes I do have little conversations with myself in my head of why or why I should not do a certain thing. But in general, like, I am on like cue. I am on point. It is very difficult to chase your dreams when you're actually in like when you're in it. It's weird because you were like wondering about it all the time, and you're like, I'm gonna do this, I was gonna do that, I was gonna go do this, and now you actually like have to do it. It's like, yeah, like now you actually have to put action into your thoughts, which is little, like, okay, not a little, it's like actually quite hard. And yeah, like sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? And then at the time I'm like, you just have to do it, you know. So it's nice. And then sometimes there is no plan, like there is no actual like map to becoming a model or becoming whatever you want to become. There's no actual map. It's even worse than like studying for like trying to be a chartered accountant, because I know like what I needed to do. I had to go to WITS, and then I had to do all these modules, and everything was chosen for me, and then you get to the end product, which is chartered accountant in a nice little box. But what I want to do, it does not have a particular pathway, so that's the part that really is difficult. But it's exciting. I love it. I'm so grateful for my life. So yeah.